Hello my dear students and welcome to today's lesson, Reading Part 1 for Grade 9, Module 9, Lesson C, Students Book page 100. Let's get started. At the beginning of our lesson today, let's start with the learning objectives. So students will be able to, number 1, recognize some words or phrases related to the reading text about memory. Number 2, get the main idea of the reading text about memory. Here we are going to guess the meaning of some words and phrases. Look at this picture. What's this? Excellent, it's a memory card. What can we do with this memory card? Very good, my students. Store. And it is a verb. Store means to save information on a computer or to keep it in your memory. For example, the data is stored on a memory card. The next picture, look here. Fill up, which means to become full. For example, the memory of my mobile will fill up. Look at this picture. That's right. Room, which means space. For example, our brain is always making room for something more useful. I think most of you know this person. Excellent. He's a prime minister, the leader of the government. For example, Sheikh Abdullah bin Nasser Al Thani is the former Prime Minister of Qatar. The next one, by heart. Learn it in such a way that you can repeat it exactly from memory. For example, Hamad memorizes the whole Quran by heart. Look at this. It is Qatar National Day. And of course, it is annual, which means happening once a year. For example, Qatar National Day is an annual celebration. Look at these numbers. Are they in order? No, they are random, which means without any plan or order. For example, the company chose a random number to determine the winner. This is exercise C in the student's book, page 100. Here, we are going to match the highlighted words or phrases from the text with their meanings. Then check your answers. As you see here, we have 7 words or phrases and 7 meanings or definitions. Now, pause the video for 2 minutes, then match. Now let's check your answers. Number 1, store. That's right, it's with G. To save information on a computer or to keep it in your memory. Number 2, fill up. It's with E, to become full. Number 3, room. Excellent, it's with D, space. Number 4, prime minister. That's right, it's with F, the leader of the government. Number 5, by heart. Very good, it's with A. Learned in such a way that you can repeat it exactly from memory. Number 6, annual. Excellent, my students, with C, happening once a year. The last one, random. It's with B, without any particular plan or order. Now, with the pre-reading activity. Look at the text Read the title, memory, then answer the following questions. Number 1. What type of text is this? Is it a dialogue, an email, or an article? Think, then give me your answer. That's right. It's an article. Question number 2. Where can you find it? In a magazine, in an advertisement, or in a story? Think, then answer. Very good, my students. It's in a magazine. Look at this picture. What can you see? Excellent, my students. A man with notes stuck on his face and his body. Now let's discuss these two questions in order to get the main idea later. Number 1. What do you know about how memory works? Number 2. How can you improve your memory? Now pause the video for 1 minute and try to answer. Let's read the text quickly, skim the text, and check your answers to get the main idea of the text. Let's start. Follow the speaker.
9C. 1. Read.
Memory. How good are you at remembering names, dates, PIN and telephone numbers? It is not an easy process for all. Memory is one of the most interesting functions of the human brain, which is why scientists spend so much time studying how it works. Studies have shown that when we learn something new, it stays in our memory for 20 to 30 seconds. This is our short-term memory, and it can hold up to 7 bits of information, for example, a 7-digit phone number. If we repeat it and use it often, this information can move from short-term to long-term memory, which is the place where memories are stored for a long time. Scientists say that long-term memory will never fill up completely with memories in one lifetime. Then, why do we forget things? Forgetting things that are not important helps our brain to remember things that are. Our brain is always cleaning out useless information to make room for something more useful. There is no limit to the possibilities of memory. There are many people throughout history who had incredible memories. Winston Churchill, a former Prime Minister of the UK, knew almost all of Shakespeare's works by heart. There are even competitions for memory. One of them is the annual World Memory Championship, which was first held in 1991. The winner that year was Dominic O'Brien, and he went on to win 7 more times. In 1993, he broke the record by memorizing 900 random numbers in an hour. However, the current record is 2,660 by Wang Feng from China. O'Brien has written several books on the techniques he uses to improve his memory. If you are interested in improving your memory, apart from using memory techniques, there are lots of simple things you can do, like eating healthily, sleeping well, and exercising daily. Challenging your brain also helps you keep it healthy and active. So, why not start doing puzzles, playing mind games, or studying a new language?
Let's check your answers to get the main idea. Number 1. What do you know about how memory works? Excellent, my students. By storing useful information and cleaning out what is considered to be useless. Question number 2. How can you improve your memory? Very good. By using memory techniques, eating right, sleeping well, exercising daily, and challenging your brain. Here, I want you to underline the parts of the text that justify your answers about getting the main idea. Pause the video, then underline. Thank you, my students. This is the first part. And this is the second part. Now, this is the end of reading part 1, memory. In part 2, we will handle exercise D. Go to the workbook page 95, exercise A. Circle the correct words. And this is the homework of our lesson today. Log on to your Microsoft Teams account and do the quiz. Thank you and goodbye.